I think this is a great place to stop and talk some geology. Like, why is this even here? Alright everybody, good evening. What am I doing today? I am going to White Sands National Park, which is the world's largest gypsum sand dunes field. If you saw my previous video called the update video, you'll saw I talked about going here in that video, and that's what I'm doing today. And right now I'm on my way to Alamogordo, and I'll see you when I start vlogging again if I see anything interesting. So, enjoy the drive. Watching, but I kind of find this flatness beautiful in a way. I guess it's like what the weather is today is why, but I don't know, it just gives you a whole new perspective of scenery, and it's just something different. Rolling into the pretty much dead town of Encino. Something about these towns which have really nobody left here. There's this weird feeling about these places, and there's really
turn right on State
all
Route
the
3.
houses are abandoned. Rolling into the town of Duran. It's another ghost town. Lots of abandoned buildings and all. And now it's time to head south. Here is US 54. This is kind of a strange place to be at night. It's just along US 54. This is literally middle of nowhere. Time to get back on the road. The other thing about this trip, it's my first night video I'm ever filming on this channel, so it's also another exciting day to film a night video because it's my first time I've ever done one of these. Made it to the town of, can you guess what the name of this town is? Corona, New Mexico. Literally, Corona is the name of this town, but it's another really small town, a couple abandoned houses here and there, and just one gas station is what it is. Alright, I've made it to my hotel for tonight, and a little bit of a story time. There was no employee at the front desk, so I had to wait there for like 5 minutes in order to check in. But otherwise, got here safely. It was a nice drive getting down here. Pretty scenic, even though it was flat, and I really enjoyed it. So I will see you in the morning at the, probably I'll pick up from the sand dunes. Anyway, we'll see. Bye guys. Alright everybody, good morning. Today is the day that we head to White Sands and go explore the sand dunes, so enjoy the drive there. Alright, before I head out to the sand dunes, gonna quickly wash all of the bugs off of the windshield because, as you can see, there are a ton of little bugs that got on the windshield during the drive here. Here we go into the car wash. Hopefully these bugs will get off of the windshield because it's kind of annoying to deal with filming with these. And also on the window there's little bits of bug splatter. There you go, there's the soap. Alright, there you go, wash is done. I don't know if it got most of the bugs. I can tell that some of them aren't got it off, so you get some off. It's off of the shield. It did better, so let's head to White Sands. Alright, just stopped by the gift shop to get the sled. There it is, and a sticker as a souvenir from the national park. So it's time to head out to the dunes area. There they are behind me. These ones are the smaller ones with trees and grass on them, but the big ones you see are way out, like 6 miles that way. Here we go. Here is the entrance to the national park. Luckily, I have one of the national park passes, which allows you to get into national parks for free. You just pay $80 once and then it's free. I recommend them. They really work. So if you visit a lot of national parks, I recommend getting one. So if you've never seen one of these, it looks like this. It is a interagency annual pass, and it gets you into every single national park in the U.S. for an entire year. And it's only $80, so it's a pretty good deal for this. And this is what I use to get into national parks. Alright, let's see the difference of great sand dunes to white sand. So, biggest difference is that this is obviously white sand. That was just you know, real sand. That's because this is gypsum. That's like real, like beach type sand. And let's see. So it feels like sand. It still has the same texture. Definitely a little more like softer compared to the great sand dunes. So I wonder how sledding is gonna compare. I think this is a great place to stop and talk some geology. Like, why is this even here? So this dates back hundreds of millions of years, back when the world was all still that one big continent, and this actually was a sea. So this was not land, this was not like this, it was just a sea called the Permian Sea, and this sea covered much of southern New Mexico, most of Texas, and a little bit of Arizona. And what happened then was gypsum deposits, when the sea was here, were getting deposited in this area. And as the sea started to retreat, you know, go back, it left gypsum here, and the sand dunes started forming. But this was still, again, hundreds of millions of years ago. And because of that sea, you get these sand dunes. Because what happened when the sea level fell, it left behind gypsum layers, and then when it rose, it brought new ones, and then rose, fell, until it officially fell, and it was all gone. And then plates started colliding, which created mountains. And after those plates started separating, they basically created a bunch of basins. The ground dropped thousands of feet, and the Tularosa Basin is a great example of this. And here you can actually see, it tells you about it here. What happened was, plates like 30 million years ago, they started to separate away from each other, and stuff like that created the Rocky Mountains, Sacramento Mountains over there, and the Oregon Mountains over there. And then rain and wind created the sand dunes, because wind made the sand stack up, and then rain actually made it form into what it is today. Drink lots of water and bring lots of water. Any type of hydration you need, because it's really important to stay hydrated when you're hiking out here in the hot sun, because it's getting really, really hot, and it's not good if you don't bring water. Look at how far out the dunes go. They go so far out. All of these red poles, this is what marks the trail. So if you're hiking any trail here, follow these. They'll mark the trail. Usually, yeah, there it is. It says Alkali Flat Trail. All right. It's an absolutely scenic view. All right, just got the board. Here it is. Gonna head back out into the Alkali Flat and start sledding. and it's first time, well, not first time sledding here. I came there way back in, I think it was 2015. So I want to see how it is 7 years later in 2022. Go probably right here should be good. A little bit to the side. Right, that should be good. Let's hope it stays straight. Nice. Alright. Alright, let's head back up now. So I'm gonna go on my trail that I previously made. Alright, for lunch today I'm eating at Johnny Carino's, and I think I'm probably gonna have pizza since it's an Italian restaurant, but I'll see. And I'll see you once I get my food and drink. I think this is a good way to start off lunch. Drink and then some bread. There's my lunch. Not bad. I have some pizza, bread, and a drink. Alright, on to the next place, which is probably going to be the McGinn Countryland, world's largest pistachio, I think is the full name of the place. It's, I think, 3 miles up the road from where I am right now. So I'll see you when I get there. This is what I don't understand, is why the largest glowing heart is half a mile down the road. And then here, why is a 30-foot tall pistachio just sitting here by US 54? It's so strange. World's largest pistachio. So weird. I'd say it's time to find out why Alamogordo has the world's largest pistachio. Let's see. Hey Siri, why does Alamogordo have the world's largest pistachio? Another thing Alamogordo has, the world's largest glowing hearts. Alright, so just rained here in Carrizozo. The road is wet, so looks like I might be getting into the edge of the thunderstorm, but it's gone through this town. Oh, look, a tumbleweed in the middle of the road. The trucks, but it definitely rained quite a bit out here. It was a little flooded. What a difference from yesterday when it was dark compared to today. So after I shot this, I don't think I was ready for the thunderstorm I was about to encounter an hour later. There it is. Here is moderate rain. It's about to get heavy, I can tell by just looking at this. Yep. This is lovely. I knew it was gonna happen. I saw these dark clouds from all the way back in like Carrizozo, and I knew I'm gonna hit some thing Alamogordo has, the world's largest glowing hearts. It's 26 feet tall, 20 feet wide, and designed to stand up winds up to 114 miles an hour. That's pretty fast. This is really interesting, and it's near the Pistachio too. Saw it glowing last night. So Alamogordo has so many weird, quirky things like that. I'd say it's time to find out why Alamogordo has the world's largest pistachios. Hey Siri, why does Alamogordo have the world's largest pistachio?
Here's what I found.
30 feet high, this otherworldly monolith rises from the Chihuahuan Desert. So I guess it looks like designed by this place that it's a part of, this country store.